For the 10-4 work together, we need to start by totaling and proving our cash receipts journal. So on the last day of the month of September, we have totals. Then we're going to add up all of our totals. So I've already added these up. So we have all of our totals in there. And in order to make sure that we're ready to do the double underline, we need to put these numbers and prove our journal. So accounts receivable credit, this number right here, $4,089.15. Sales credit, $10,950.75. Coming from up here, now we have our sales tax payable credit, $618.74. Sales discount debit and cash debit, $51.60. So we have our debits and our credits listed out. We need to add up our debits, add up our credits to make sure that the journal is balanced. So the total of our debits is $15,658.64. Total of our credits, we add those together, is $15,658.64. So that's perfect. Both of those equal, and we have proved our journal. Next, we need to prove our cash. So the cash on hand at the beginning of the month. Cash on hand September 1st, given in our instructions, $11,486.16, plus the total cash received during the month. Total cash received during the month would be our cash debit, $15,607.04. So we need to add those up. Add that plus $11,486.16. So that is how much we should have total before we take out less the total cash paid during the month. That's coming from our cash credit and also from our instructions here, $9,000.
Yeah, once you get assignments done,
$9,044.24. Subtract that, and we are left with $17,608.96. Instructions tell us that is how much we should have, $17,608.96. We prove what we have in our journal matches what we actually have at the bank. That is a good thing. The next step, we need to post to the accounts receivable ledger. So we need to post anywhere we have a company name. We need to post those specifically to that company. So Lenny Stanford, we need to post the company names. We post the numbers in the accounts receivable, $2,189.36. So down here on September 3rd, this is coming from CR page 9. Credit, $2,189.36. We're decreasing the amount that they owe us because they paid us. So we had a balance of $3,885.36. We'll subtract $2,189.36. So our new balance is $1,696. So that is how much they owe us. We'll take that account number 110 back up into our journal. On the checkmark entries, we have nothing to post because those numbers are only in special amount columns that we post at the end. So we could actually get those check marks in there for those. You'll follow the same process for Venice Cafe and Washington City Schools as we did for Lenny Stanford, posting those rows individually using the accounts receivable amounts. Next, we need to post our totals into the general ledger. So we've got our totals here. We don't need to post the general column. We don't have any values, so we could put check marks under those. And then we need to post each of these 5 special amount columns into their specific accounts. So starting with accounts receivable, it is a credit, the last day of the month, so we'll have the 30th. CR for cash receipts journal, page 9. It is a credit of $4,089.15. We had a debit balance, so the credit we will subtract. So our new balance for accounts receivable is $6,938.60. Finally, take account number 1130 back up into our journal. And you'll follow that same procedure using our 5 steps of posting for each of the special amount columns. Finally, for the 10-4 work together, we need to create a schedule of accounts receivable. So our schedule is here, always the company name in the first line, then the format that we're doing. So we're making a schedule of accounts receivable. That is our document and the date. And then we need to go into each account and whatever the balance is. So the balance for Lenny Stanford, $2,189.36. We record that into our schedule of accounts receivable. We'll do that for each of those balances. Washington City Schools owes us $1,509. Their balance is $2,529. Our schedule of accounts receivable. I'm going to double check these numbers. Our balance for Lenny Stanford, I put the wrong amount there. It should be $1,696. Be sure you're looking at the balance amount. I was looking at the transaction amount, so that's double check you're using the balance. Each of those. It looks like we are, and when you total those up, it's 60 cents. That is our schedule of accounts receivable. It gives the balances of all the companies or individuals that owe us money in one location. And that is the end of chapter 10.